I'm Allison.
And I'm Natasha. Coming up on today's show,
a review of one of this summer's blockbusters,
and an update on volleyball and others in O-Town.
Hey Oviedo, it's Friday, October 18th, and this is Roar TV Weekly.
As you can see, we're all decked out in pink for tonight's Pink Out game in support of breast cancer awareness.
Our team hosts University Orange City, a team which is ranked top 10 in Class 7A, so this is going to be a big matchup in what's been a whirlwind of a week after exams and the storm days.
Speaking of storms and whirlwinds, this past summer saw the release of a sequel, but maybe it was more of a remake of 1996's Twister.
If you're looking to get your frights this month, you may consider looking for it in the form of a terrifying natural phenomena. Here's Evan Elwell with his review of Twisters.
On July 19, 2024, the new sequel or remake of Twisters was released. It had been 28 years since the Twisters movie was made, with the first one being made all the way back in 1996. At the time, the original Twister movie was praised for its groundbreaking CGI. The new Twisters movie greatly improves upon the CGI, making super lifelike tornadoes and storms. One noteworthy thing to mention is that the new Twisters is more of a remake than a sequel. Both films back-to-back follow similar pacing, characters, and action. The second Twisters also does not use any of the characters from the original, nor build upon the original plot. But how does Twisters stand on its own? Well, the movie had a basic and predictable storyline, but it did have some good action and decent acting. It does very well as a summer blockbuster, 7.5 out of 10.
PSATs and SATs have been rescheduled to next week. Students, please check your Outlook student emails for information.
Mu Alpha Theta's next club meeting for all members is today after school in Miss Rawlings' room, Building 1, Room 208.
Hi, I'm Mrs. DiMatteo, and I'm one of the assistant principals here over Minga. We are making several changes to the Quarter 2 consequences for Minga tardies. We are still going to have 3 warnings for tardies. You will have 3 warnings with no consequences. When you get your 4th tardy, you will receive a lunch detention. Lunch detention will now be held in the old ancillary eating room attached to the dining services area. Students will report directly to this holding area instead of discipline, where security will check students in. Students will serve 15 minutes of lunch detention and then be released to get lunch. On the 5th tardy, students will be assigned a Wednesday detention. Wednesday detention will still be held in room 8235 from 1:30 to 2:30 p.m. On the 6th tardy, students will receive a Saturday detention. Saturday detention is held from 8 to 11 in room 8235. On the 7th tardy, students will receive ISS. Students will receive ISS for any additional tardy after number 7. Students will also receive a referral and a phone call home for ISS. ISS is served during the school day. You will not go to any of your classes during the day unless approved by Mr. Galindez. You will go straight to discipline and building 8 for first period. If you are late to detention, you will not be allowed in. You will not receive credit for attending, and you will be given a more severe consequence. If you skip lunch detention and Wednesday detention, you will be given a Saturday detention. As you receive a tardy, it is your responsibility to check your Minga app to see what your consequence is. Your parents will also receive a text and email. It is your responsibility to attend detentions. If you have any questions, feel free to stop by and have a conversation with me. Thank you, and get to class on time.
Finally, volleyball had a big postseason match last night hosting Winter Springs.
Here's Marley Moore with your O-Town update.
Good morning, Oviedo. I'm Marley Moore, and this is your O-Town Sports Report. Yesterday, girls volleyball beat Winter Springs 3-0 and claimed first in the district. On Monday, football won 38-14 over Lake Howell, and tonight they face University for senior night. Boys golf beat Timber Creek 162-165. The team is led by Caleb Anderson with a +2. Wednesday, girls swimming placed first and boys swimming placed second at the conference championships. Boys bowling defeated Crooms and girls bowling also defeated Crooms. That's all we have for you today. Now let's head back to the announcements.
We hope to see you at the game decked out in pink tonight.
Have a great weekend, and as always,
Go Lions!